The Phantom Paradise, The Mystery of the Hanging Gardens. Part 1. The Wonder We Can't Find. Of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, only one survives today, the Great Pyramid of Giza. We have the ruins of the Temple of Artemis in Turkey. We have the foundations of the Lighthouse of Alexandria beneath the Mediterranean waves. But when it comes to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, we have nothing. No bricks, no soil samples, no inscriptions from the kings who supposedly built it. For 2,500 years, the Hanging Gardens have been the holy grail of archaeology. They are described as a mountainous green paradise rising out of the scorching, flat desert of Mesopotamia. They were a marvel of engineering that defied the laws of nature. And yet, if you go to the site of ancient Babylon today, about 50 miles south of Baghdad, you will find plenty of dust, but not a single trace of a garden. Did we lose the world's most beautiful forest, or did we simply fall for a 2,000-year-old tall tale? Today, we're going to look at the love story, the engineering, and the radical theory that suggests we've been looking in the wrong country for centuries. Part 2. A Gift for a Homesick Queen. The most famous story behind the gardens is a romantic one. It centers on King Nebuchadnezzar II, the legendary ruler of Babylon who reigned around 600 BC. Nebuchadnezzar married a princess named Amidis of Media, from the region of modern-day Iran and Azerbaijan. Amidis had grown up in a land of green mountains, misty forests, and rolling hills. When she arrived in Babylon, she found a city of incredible wealth, but it was flat, dry, and yellow. She missed the greenery of her home so much that she reportedly fell into a deep depression. To cure her heartache, Nebuchadnezzar didn't just plant a few trees. He decided to build a mountain. He commissioned a massive terraced structure that mimicked the highlands of Media. It wasn't hanging in the sense of being suspended by ropes. The Greek word chromastos actually means overhanging, like a balcony or a terrace. Imagine a giant stepped pyramid made of stone and brick, with each level overflowing with exotic plants, flowering vines, and massive trees. Part 3. The Ancient Parking Garage. Because we have no physical ruins, we have to rely on the eyewitness accounts of Greek and Roman historians like Strabo and Diodorus Siculus. Their descriptions make the gardens sound less like a backyard and more like a high-tech ancient parking garage for nature. According to these accounts, the gardens were a quadrilateral pyramid of baked brick. The walls were massive, some over 6 meters thick, to support the weight of the soil and the trees. The terraces. Each level was supported by hollow, cube-shaped pillars. These pillars were filled with soil so that even the largest trees could grow deep roots. The layers. To prevent the water from rotting the brick, the floors were lined with layers of reeds, bitumen, natural tar, and even lead sheets. The shape. It was likely shaped like a ziggurat, the traditional temple shape of Mesopotamia, but instead of being a religious monument, it was a living, breathing lung for the city. Part 4. The Miracle of the Water. The most impressive part of the mystery isn't the plants, it's the water. Babylon was an arid place. Rain was rare. To keep a mountain of tropical plants alive in the 100-degree heat of Iraq, you would need thousands of gallons of water every single day. Ancient writers describe water engines and screw pumps that brought water up from the Euphrates River. This is significant because it suggests the Babylonians may have used the Archimedes screw centuries before Archimedes was even born. Imagine a series of giant rotating spirals inside wooden tubes. As the handle turned, water was lifted from the river level up to the highest terrace, nearly 75 feet in the air. From there, it flowed down in artificial streams and waterfalls, creating a microclimate that cooled the air and kept the queen's paradise lush and green. Part 5. The Case of the Missing Bricks. Now, here is where the mystery turns into a cold case. Babylon was a city of record keepers. We have thousands of clay tablets from the time of Nebuchadnezzar. They detail everything: tax records, grain shipments, building projects for the city walls, and the construction of the Great Ziggurat. But not one single Babylonian tablet mentions the Hanging Gardens. This is a massive red flag for historians. Why would a king build one of the 7 wonders of the world for his wife and then never brag about it in his official records? Furthermore, when archaeologists began excavating Babylon in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, they found the Ishtar Gate and the foundations of the palaces, but they found no evidence of a massive irrigation system or a terraced garden.